What's up, guys? Welcome to the next episode of Random Realm, and we'll be continuing MP's journey into the league. And so we just joined Union Elite, and we got a pretty good win against the Team Ballers, where we absolutely smoked Jaden Moore because we were so good. Okay, now we're going against the Surf City Waves, and now our main player to watch is a center, so I can't really control what he does because he's the center. I'm a point guard. So yeah, let's get into it. Hope. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and let the video begin.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude. But
Why
he is
am I
a
not
killer.
dressed in a
You
uniform?
don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment. And he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's go.
MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it won't
You're not
happen
playing
again.
today.
What? Coach, come
You
on,
know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
That's not very nice.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win.
Well, that wasn't a
Thanks for
fun
tuning
game.
in.
Yeah, good game.
Well, bruh. Hopefully I don't get suspended for another game. That would really suck. Well, okay. Now we're going against Drexel Carrington, I guess. And I don't know what he...
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And Look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always
go.
important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are
There's
always
Drexel.
out for club play. But this game might be getting some special
Fun
attention
time.
with some of the players on hand.
Sort of punctuated the attack with a one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the
Whoa,
whole
how did
team.
I lose all?
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front
There we
line.
go.
And
There we
looking
go.
at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Martinez, right wing. Lund inside, defended by Harris.
Oh, come on. There
Lund
we go.
misses.
Good stop.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
When you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday, Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
With 4 to shoot, Martinez open. No good on the wing jumper. MP outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Lund.
Whoa.
First team foul.
Screen
First
really
one for him
shaking.
falls.
At the line for Union
Do we even have like a
MP.
home court?
Good on both attempts. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
He's got the right form for
I
any
get it.
distance. That's Edward Martinez.
So I
on
think to
target
get
right
my
there.
goat skill, I'm just gonna drive in, get thing on
Now
right here.
here's MP.
just go
Pagan
for it.
defending.
There we go.
MP with the bucket.
Well,
Tough finish
come on,
for
that
him,
has to
but
be
he
a
gets
pick
it
and
to
roll
fall.
score.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
Now here's Martinez.
Oh my god, I'm
It's
running
stolen
around
by
the
Harris.
country.
To the paint. Robert. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Powerhouse play inside. Robert forcing his way through.
Sack trailing here. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Now MP, and he's got 6 points for him. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch
Hey,
layup.
that was
Oh, it looked
clean.
like that was going to be
clean
blocked,
layup.
but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Outside, Lund. Inside. And the shot counts.
Whoa,
He's fouled,
come
and it's a
on,
chance.
yo. Oh, and I'm subbed. Okay, fun times. And we're
Possession for Union Elite.
awesome. Awesome.
And Union
Oh,
Elite
yeah,
has
that big boy
possession.
screening.
And he's going for the alley-oop. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
What a super slam, going all out to get the second chance points.
There was no one that was going to prevent him from converting that one.
He knows this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make them.
And the bucket by Kolish.
Kevin Cole.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's Mecca. And such a nice move to make that basket possible.
And boy, that shot takes soft touch.
Outside, MP. Out to the right wing. 20 feet out. Bullock, no good. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
MP outside. And
Why?
Robinson pulls it
Why
down.
is he? No, okay, just drive though.
Here's Hilton. Fires the 3. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the
Heavy.
game.
He's too
Nine,
good a
nine,
shooter
right
to
there.
leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Throws it up high. Intercepted.
2 minutes.
What is happening?
2 minutes.
Takes a 3. Rebound by Union Elite. Past MP. Gets it to go for basket number 4.
And we're not
Shooting
counting it.
healthy.
Okay.
4 for 6.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
There's a screen. Here's Mecca. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
MP outside. And it's good for 2.
Getting points inside, That's how to make high school coaches feel good.
On offense, here's Sack. Trailing by 2. Pass to Mecca. Here's Hilton. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Robinson from beyond the arc. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss. He's also made 2. Outside MP. There's a lob to the hoop. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Olsen. It's Mecca. Here's Robinson. Diaz covering. Here's Hilton. Here's Olsen. And again, Sack good for 2. And that'll do it for the first half. This one's tied. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from Sac and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
There we go.
That's
Finally.
the body control you need if you're going to take on a bigger defender inside.
Like the fearless attitude that he shows.
Pass to Lund. Pagan over MP. Pagan misses.
Bad idea.
Mitchell outside. And here's MP. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show
That's true,
that
that's
great
true.
talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
And
Green
again,
again?
Union Elite knocked down the 3.
He's one of the guys. They don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open.
The attack from Sac Trail. Martinez outside. Back to Pagan. The shot over MP. And again, the attack from Sac, no good.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
Gets it to go.
In
from
his
long range.
face.
And the story
Oh,
of the second half
my.
is that they're shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
And the attack from Sac, call time here. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Pagan, now covered by MP. Now Martinez. Carrington for 3. Harris comes down with the board.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip
Another
side,
one.
their
I am in
opposition
the
is on fire.
zone.
Gotta stop this run somehow.
This run
You have
has
to,
really
but-
widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Now here's Martinez. One with the pick. Launches a 3.
That was a good pick.
And again,
Oh
the attack
my
from Sac, no good.
Oh.
Pass to MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Let's
Opportunity
go.
for a 3-point play here.
They genuinely
Don't
can't
talk
seem
to
to
the
miss a
ref.
shot.
Don't talk to the
This
ref.
run they're on is
Not
just
his fault.
incredible.
Every
He fouled
time when the
someone on
shot
the
goes up,
open
I think,
line.
well, this has to be the last one. They
Maybe
do it
he
again.
should.
They
He
look
should foul.
unstoppable.
But that's
A
going
difficult
off
situation
fire.
for
That's why.
Sac. They just
That's
can't
why you
get
don't
anything
suspend
going
Coach.
offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Here's Cunningham. Martinez with the ball. Mitchell covering. One with the pick.
On the screen.
Just 5 to shoot.
They have to
Such
get-
that wide open look.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this
Wow,
match,
he is
but
guarding
MP is
hard,
having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. No scoring yet from him, but that's
Oh,
likely to change. Great positioning on the putback.
Making the save. One was right place, right
Okay, I gotta
time where
get
the squad
3
needed him
so
to
I
be
can
to
get
win
my-
the second chance look.
Here's Mitchell.
3.
From deep, it's empty. Count it
Here's
from
my
distance.
skill. Okay, it's
All
6.
the
Oh,
three-pointers
second to start
coming
now.
off his
Okay.
fingers have been right on the money.
Why? Usually it doesn't go.
Martinez with the ball. Kicks it to Pagan.
Holy.
Now here's Lund. The 3. No good.
Whoa. Oh. Oh.
Here's MP. This one for 3. And again, a
No,
Union
the
Elite
job
knocked down the 3.
hopping the car.
He is cooking something spicy.
Oh, there's
from
my
downtown.
takeover.
How many more threes can he hit today?
Let's see how deep I can get a
Finding
3.
space out there.
I'm gonna lose takeover if I miss.
Union
but
Elite
it's fine.
make a switch. Down low.
No.
Hits the front of the rim and in.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well.
Oh, no.
Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Three.
It's Harris at the high post. MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Came back.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
38 out of our 54 points.
Outside
Us,
Carrington.
us. Oh
Three-pointer.
my god.
No luck on that one.
Let's see, can I hit one from right?
And here's MP.
Yeah, that's a heat check. Good.
And it's finished off by Harris. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Here's Mecca. Here's Carrington. And Carrington with the stuff.
That's what Carrington gives you. He can stretch the floor, and he also knows how to attack that rim.
And time called here. Union Elite.
Substitution for Union
It's been
Elite.
all Union Elite in this one. Now here's MP.
Us. Why did it
Lund
happen
with
so
the
fast?
rebound.
What happened?
Martinez, left side. From the baseline. That one
Oh,
short
that's a
off the
good
rim.
box.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
MP.
Oh,
Pagan
why are we
defending.
dunking that, blah?
And they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Now here's Martinez.
I have more rebounds than I do
Outside,
assists.
Lund.
Never.
Tipped away.
Oh, we got
Stolen away by Mitchell. MP inside with Carrington on him.
Showing why he's so highly regarded defensively. Carrington's timing on this end, it's really special.
And he was
Did I block
fouled.
that?
We
I
have
think I
2
did.
free throws coming up.
Personal foul. Second
Frick.
team foul.
The first one falls.
Okay, let's go.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls. 2 from at the line that time. MP right side. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he
Wait, let's see. Am I doing it? Whoa. Yeah, I am cooking that man.
decided to feed
How does
the
he have
open
5
teammate.
points?
And it's Sachs
He was
ball.
like, wow.
Lund at the high post. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. The drive by MP to the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots the 3.
Green?
Unable
Oh.
to get that one to go.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
Carrington outside.
Oh
The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
I mean,
Well,
good
his
for him,
ability to
but
defend
it's
and
not
shoot,
making a
there's
difference
a lot
here.
to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112
Roger.
on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Yep, count it.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Simply
Let's
feeling
go,
it
we don't
tonight.
go.
Most everything falling in.
Go, go, go.
Outside Pagan.
Wow, he just
Lund.
lost. Shoot it.
On the wing, it's Martinez. 6 to shoot. Shoots. Rebound by Union Elite.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
To the inside. Pagan picks up the board.
Why are you not-
Martinez outside. Pagan. Carrington for 3. He can't hit it that time.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the 3.
And
Again, give me that.
It's hard
Yeah,
to
they're
believe he's in
cooked.
high school. The way he's moved the ball today has
Well,
been
his shape.
tremendous.
I like the
Or make this-
leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Well, get back here.
Here's Mecca. Guarded by MP.
Oh, he's not shooting that. Well,
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP,
Hey.
great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things.
I got those
and
3
it's looking
stars.
like
I think
we're
I
on the way
already
for the
unlocked
All-Star game.
this
Yeah.
game.
For real?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you. Yes.
Whoa, that's 3 stars. We got the Surf City Waves jersey, the Attack from Stack jersey. Where's the Surf City Wave jersey? Huh? Well, that will be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had an amazing time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Oh, that rhymed.